Some big news here. The Indiana Fever are waiving Dewanna Bonner.
The Indiana Fever front office has confirmed they are looking for possible trades for Dewanna Bonner.
Karma just body slammed Dewanna Bonner, and the WNBA didn't even flinch. Days after physically targeting Caitlin Clark in what fans called one of the dirtiest moments of the season, Bonner decided to pull an even riskier move. She quit on her team, mid-season. No warning, no respect. The goal? Force her way onto the Phoenix Mercury and ride off into the sunset like a self-appointed queen. But of course, reality hit back, harder than her cheap shot. Instead of a warm welcome, the WNBA dropped the hammer. Suspended, rejected, and possibly blacklisted across the entire league. How did Dewanna go from respected vet to being ghosted by her own dream team? And is this truly justice, or is something even messier brewing beneath the surface?
I did not suspect Dewanna Bonner would be returning to the Indiana Fever. She has been out now for 6 games away from the team for only personal reasons, and the team was being really tight-lipped about it. They weren't giving any more information. But the whole thing, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of fans, is that there was something else going on. This didn't seem like something where there was maybe something going on with her family. It didn't seem like she was sick or injured. She just simply stepped away from the team, and nobody really knew why.
Let's start with the crime scene, the Indiana Fever locker room. Dewanna Bonner, 36 years old, 5-time All-Star, 2-time champion, was supposed to be the leader, the adult in the room, the seasoned vet to guide Caitlin Clark through the minefield of her rookie season. Instead, Sis woke up one morning, looked around and said, "Nah, I'm out." Just like that, mid-season. No warning, no effort to fix things. She abandoned the Fever with the type of casual disrespect usually reserved for ghosting a bad Tinder date. Worse, she thought she could waltz right over to the Phoenix Mercury, like the WNBA was her own personal buffet line. Her statement was drenched in faux professionalism, dripping with that performative corporate tone. "I want to sincerely thank the Indiana Fever, but the fit did not work out." Translation? "I got bored. Caitlin isn't winning fast enough. Peace out." The backlash was instant. Fans? Furious. Teammates? Blindsided. Caitlin Clark? Reportedly devastated. And just like that, a veteran who was supposed to embody professionalism turned into the walking definition of entitlement. Instant karma. If Dewanna Bonner thought the WNBA was going to roll out the red carpet after she pulled this stunt, girl, no. The league responded with the energy of a group chat roasting someone who just embarrassed themselves publicly. First came the waiver wire. Bonner got waived, meaning any team could have picked her up. Full salary, no questions asked.
And it's the fact that she has told all other teams, other than the Mercury, don't sign her. Because, by the way, if another team claims her off the waivers, she gets her full salary. She gets her full salary if another team claims her off the waivers. She has just said that she's only going to go to the Mercury. She has said she's only going to the Mercury.
And how many did? 0. Not one. Not a whisper. Not even a pity offer. Why? Because the league saw exactly what she was doing. This wasn't a player making a tough career choice. This was someone bailing mid-season and then acting like she was the one being wronged. The absolute gall. Teams across the WNBA basically said, if she'll quit on Indiana, she'll quit on us too. Hard pass. It's the kind of league-wide rejection that turns a bad decision into a career-altering disaster. And the best part? She told every team except the Mercury not to bother calling. Imagine ghosting your job, then texting every company in the industry like, to subscribe. Damaged goods, the delusion, the entitlement, the karma. But this shouldn't be just this. There has to be something else. And what's that? Before we go into that, first, like this video if you think the refs are unfair to the Fever, comment if you disagree, and don't forget to subscribe. Blaming me unless your jersey says Mercury. Let's be real, this wasn't just about basketball. Nope. This was a textbook power play gone terribly, hilariously wrong. Bonner wasn't just hoping to land in Phoenix. She demanded it. She told every front office in the league, don't even think about claiming me unless your jersey says Mercury. Like, girl, you are not LeBron James. You are not Caitlin Clark. You're a 36-year-old forward with declining stats and a reputation that now reads like a LinkedIn profile marked dollars because she thought she was bigger than... Here's the brutal math. If anyone claimed her off waivers, she'd bank her full $200,000 salary. But because of her diva demands, she's now staring down a prorated $80K deal at best. She literally cost herself over $100,000 because she thought she was bigger than the league. And let's sprinkle a little more humiliation on top. The one team she's desperately clinging to, The Mercury? Not even sure they want her now. They're winning. They've got chemistry. They've got young players grinding. Why throw that in the blender for someone who just quit on her last team? Her plan was to force her way out, skip town on the Fever, and slide comfortably into Phoenix like nothing happened. Instead, she's sitting at home, watching the league move on without her, and it is deliciously brutal. Flaming disaster. Because the Mercury, here's where the humiliation reaches Shakespearean levels of tragicomedy. Bonner didn't just want out of Indiana. She wanted a one-way ticket to the Phoenix Mercury, the team where her girlfriend Alyssa Thomas plays.
But that's not the most interesting thing. Now, in case you're wondering, her significant other is Alyssa Thomas. All right? Are they still together? Yes. They, of course, played together with the Connecticut Sun. And they are currently in a long-distance relationship. She is with Thomas, who is with the Phoenix Mercury. Except, did Dewanna Bonner literally just quit on this team because she wanted to go play with her girlfriend? I don't know how else to take this. So this is Chloe Peterson released this, right? This is Dewanna Bonner.
Cute in theory. In reality, a flaming disaster. Because the Mercury, her so-called dream team, are now looking at this mess and going, do we really want her? Oh, the irony. Phoenix is thriving. Their young core is balling out, their locker room is drama-free, and they've got momentum. What they don't have is a vacancy for a 36-year-old with a carry-on bag full of entitlement and bad PR. Signing Bonner would mean cutting a hard-working player, someone who didn't quit on their team, just to make room for someone who treated the Fever like a summer fling. The Mercury front office is basically stuck in a group text like, do we want the smoke that comes with this? And guess what? The answer is looking more and more like a solid nah. When even your girlfriend's team is hesitant, congratulations, you've officially fumbled the bag. If you're loving this breakdown and want more unfiltered drama straight from the WNBA court to your screen, hit that like button and subscribe, because this saga, it's just getting started. Let's talk dollars, because nothing screams instant regret louder than losing 6 figures on a self-inflicted career implosion. Had Bonner stayed professional, just honored her contract, played the season out, she'd be pocketing a cool $200,000. But no, Queen Diva wanted control. She wanted Phoenix. She wanted to skip the line, throw a tantrum, and manipulate the system. Now, her check just shrank to a pitiful $80,000. This isn't just a loss, it's a financial faceplant. She torched her reputation and voluntarily cut her own salary by over 50%, all while watching other players thrive, collect their bags, and build chemistry with their squads. The sheer delusion of thinking the league would bow to her demands, only to watch the door slam shut in real time. This is what happens when short-term ego overrides long-term professionalism. It's a masterclass in how to take a bad situation and make it so much worse. Legacy in flames. Let's not sugarcoat it. Bonner's legacy is now absolutely scorched earth. Once known as a reliable vet, a locker room leader, and a mentor for younger players, now she's the face of how not to act as a professional. She didn't just burn her bridge with Indiana, she torched the entire league's patience for this kind of nonsense. And the worst part? The collateral damage. Caitlin Clark, the rookie phenom under a spotlight bigger than most celebrities.
And Caitlin Clark, the Ice Princess, this rare diamond that can change the weather and the dynamics of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark is the Ice Princess, this precious diamond, this precious commodity, the greatest star in all of American sports right now. The WNBA has her within its grips and control, and they don't know what to do with her. The players on the opposing teams have a lot of animus towards her. They're so desperate to compete with her. Her talent is so rare.
Was counting on Bonner. So were the Fever's young players, who needed a leader, not a runaway diva. Instead, they got ghosted, abandoned mid-season. Clark, who's already dealing with more pressure than any rookie in WNBA history, now has to pick up the pieces of a broken locker room while the media spins circles around her. And Bonner, sitting on the sidelines, watching her career spiral into meme territory. The internet's not forgiving. Fans are dragging her. Comment sections are a war zone. The phrase pulling a Bonner is already circulating as shorthand for quitting when things get tough. From respected leader to walking cautionary tale, this is how fast the game can flip. Actions have consequences, and Dewanna Bonner just learned that the hard way. So there it is, the complete collapse of Dewanna Bonner's career gamble. From quitting on Caitlin Clark to getting iced out by the entire league, this is textbook karma in real time. Do you think she deserves a second chance, or is this just the brutal justice she asked for? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more piping hot WNBA drama. Because trust me, the chaos never sleeps. Whose side are you on, the leagues or Bonners? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more unapologetic coverage, wild breakdowns, and yes, every twist in this WNBA soap opera.